It's 25 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is where we say good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupiti, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. It's Good Morning Grenada for Tuesday, the 19th day of August. Don't forget to plead the blood over your family. The days are going to get tougher. They're going to get harder. Much more difficult. But guess what? You've got all that it takes. Yeah. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. Good morning, good morning, good morning to the world out there. Let me link up with my Facebook people. You can't leave them out. You know what I'm saying? Can't leave out my Facebook people. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what's going on here. Nice. Yeah. Nice, I've got it locked. I've now got it locked, yeah? Yulin Alexander, good morning to you. How are you doing, my dear? Mildred Smith, good morning to you and the entire family. Lauren Salim, good morning to you and the folks out there in Hermitage in St. Patrick. Plead the blood, plead the blood. Brian Prakash Banfield, good morning to you, bro. How are you and the family doing? I haven't seen you in ages, man. Hope all is well, yeah? Good. I know you might find this funny. Plead the brother Jesus over your money. Even before the payday complete. Hope everybody is doing fine. Mary out there in Harford Village, good morning to you. Hope you're doing good. No, Prakash, I've still gotten it, man. There are people there, but I've still got it. Monica Miros Williams, good morning to you and Daddy Godwin and Miss Joan and everybody, good morning. I hope you're pleading the blood over the family because times are rough. Iniquity is on the rise. But we've got what it takes. We've got the antidote to neutralize it, send it back where it come from. You know what I'm saying? Nice. And just in case you're feeling that you're down and out, I want to tell you that you're not alone. The pressure is real. The struggle is real. Let's go to my friend's quotation for the day. And it says, all right, it's Tuesday. Heavenly Father, I thank you for another beautiful day. As I enter to this day, I come in prayer for those who lost their loved ones, those who are in hospital beds, nursing homes, hospice care, and those who are struggling financially, spiritually, and emotionally. Lord, I'm praying for those who are looking for jobs, the ones struggling with addictions, and those who are trying to keep their marriages together. Dear Lord, I know you are still able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. Father, I ask you to continue to give us the strength to look to the hills from which cometh our help. In the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. I love this. That's a great prayer. Have a beautiful and blessed day, Tuesday blessings, but grow in grace and in the knowledge of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. To him be glory both now and forever. Amen. Yeah, good morning, Tone. Erlin, good morning to you. How you doing? Petlin, good morning. Lovey, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing fine. It's 20 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. The word of the day, that word today is feasible. 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 And it means possible to achieve. Simple like that. Possible to achieve. Feasible. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The plan was ambitious but feasible with the right resources. It was achievable. It was possible to be attained. Yeah, when the challenge comes, there are always feasible ways to get through it. It's achievable. Nice. That was the word of the day. Petlin, good morning to you. You and the family. Good morning to the folks on the south of the island. Those of you who are interrupted with the traffic and so forth, you just got to plan and give yourself more time, okay? Nadisha, good morning to you. Good morning to the McMeos out there in Mount Agnes. Esther, good morning to you and your dear son. Good morning. Mr. God Williams and family in Lamode, good morning. All right, hope you're all doing fine, yeah? Nice. Nadisha, it's your time. The motivational tip of the day is up next. Yep. Sometimes you feel like you're swimming against the tides. So many problems. Embrace positive affirmations. Repeat phrases like, I am capable, or I can achieve anything I set my mind to. Positive self-talk empowers action. Hey, that's real. That's, stop doubting yourself. I am capable. I can do this. I can achieve anything that I set my mind to. Yes. Start talking positive. Look yourself in the mirror, right? I remembered when I was going through some training at Legal Aid and Counseling, Shane Joseph said to me, you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, you're a good guy. You understand what I'm saying? Good morning to Tyrone Buckmeyer and the team at the Legal Aid and Counseling Clinic. Hope you all are doing fine, Tyrone. And see you walking with that stick. Stop that, eh? You're fighting to get old before time. Yeah, to stop that. 17 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. Yolan Swan, good morning. Joan Brathwaite Batson, good morning. Agnes Dowden, good morning. Mildred, how are you doing? Natalia Ross is with us. So happy to have you. Let's see what's buzzing. What's buzzing this morning. All right, a tropical wave to bring scattered convection to Grenada on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Also, CARICOM unity urged as U.S. crackdown on Cuban medical missions sparked tensions. Free dental care returns to Grenada and Carriacou. In the region, Carifta 15 gets grant support. Internationally, Air Canada strike continues. And in sports, Grenada wins gold and bronze at NASAC Championships. Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere. You must rise up, stand up, start again.
It's a busy world, and we all know the saying, time is money. Meet Candice and Oliver. They both have busy days ahead. Let's see how that goes. Candice is in a rush, off to the bank, again. Oh, looks like she didn't plan for traffic, or this long line either. Now let's check in on Oliver. His morning starts a little differently. Using his phone, Oliver makes a peer-to-peer transfer and pays his bills, all while having his morning coffee. At the store, Oliver checks his finances with online banking. Candice? Still waiting. Back to Oliver. He stops at the bank to meet his loan officer. While waiting, he schedules a payment and makes a wire transfer. Wondering about Candice? Yup, still waiting. Candice could be like Oliver if she uses Co-op Bank's e-solutions. Make your day easier with Co-op Bank's swift, simple, and secure e-banking platform. Bank on your terms, from anywhere, at any time. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Welcome home.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. Coming up in the news, a tropical wave to bring scattered convection to Grenada on Tuesday night. A CARI community urged as U.S. crackdown on Cuban medical missions spark tensions. Free dental care returns to Grenada and carry a coup. In the region, CARI Festa 15 gets grant support. Internationally, Air Canada strike continues. And in sports, Grenada wins gold and bronze at NASAC Championships. The details to these and so much more right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
A good Tuesday morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. A tropical wave is forecast to move over Grenada from tonight into Wednesday, potentially bringing scattered showers and thunderstorms to the area. The tropical wave is currently located between 5 degrees north and 18.5 degrees north latitude and 51.5 west longitude, and is moving westward at a speed of approximately 50 knots. Satellite imagery shows scattered moderate thunderstorms between 8 degrees north to 11 degrees north latitude and 51 degrees west to 55 degrees west longitude. Residents are advised to closely monitor the weather forecast for updates as the situation develops. Meanwhile, a new system is being monitored in the Atlantic, with the National Hurricane Center giving it a 50% chance of further development. The system, which could potentially form along a similar path to Hurricane Erin's, may become a tropical depression by the later part of the week. Forecasters predict that environmental conditions are ripe for gradual development. If it strengthens enough to get a name, it will be called Fernand. The system is expected to move west to northwest at about 20 miles per hour across the central tropical Atlantic, approaching the Leeward Islands by the end of the week. A growing controversy surrounding the U.S. government's crackdown on Cuban medical missions in the Caribbean has sparked calls for unity among regional leaders. The issue has described as a CARICOM issue that requires a collective response from the Caribbean community. Grenada, which has been a recipient of Cuban medical assistance for decades, has come under pressure from the U.S. government to abandon its relationship with Cuba's medical mission. Trade unionist Chester Humphrey is urging the government to stand its ground, citing the significant contributions of the Cuban medical mission to the country's healthcare system. Addressing the issue on the Bob Report on Sunday, Humphrey said, "This is a matter of regional solidarity and survival." He believes the U.S. government's actions are a clear attempt to bully the country into abandoning its relationship with Cuba. He believes the region needs to strengthen CARICOM and present a united position to the U.S. government. The controversy has sparked a wider debate about the role of Cuba in the region and the impact of U.S. policies on Caribbean nations. Many are pointing to the historical context of U.S.-Cuba relations and the significant assistance that Cuba has provided to Grenada and other Caribbean nations over the years. As the situation continues to unfold, there are growing calls for CARICOM to take a stronger stance in support for Grenada and other nations affected by the U.S. crackdown. A united Caribbean voice is seen as essential in pushing back against U.S. pressure and preserving the region's sovereignty. The Sandals Foundation and Great Shape Inc.'s 1,000 Smiles project has launched its second annual dental outreach initiative in Grenada and Carriacou following the success of last year's effort, which provided complimentary oral health care to 1,908 Grenadians. Supported by the Grenada Dental Association and the Ministry of Health, the initiative aims to increase access to dental care and promote oral health awareness across the country. Clinics will be held at the Happy Hill Secondary School and the Hillsborough Government School in Carriacou from August 18th to 22nd and August 25th to 29th. Residents of all ages are invited to receive free dental services, including cleanings, fillings, sealants, and extractions without the need for appointments. Dr. Mohammed Hussein, a Toronto-based dentist and Great Shape volunteer, expressed his gratitude for the opportunity to serve the people of Grenada, saying, "Everyone has been so welcoming. It's a privilege to help people here." Dr. Festina Hamlet, head of the dental department at the Grenada Ministry of Health, emphasized the importance of the outreach, particularly in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl, which devastated parts of the region. This outreach is another symbol of hope and support. She is urging residents to prioritize their oral health and visit the clinics. And finally, Nexa Credit Union awarded 138 students with CPEA grants valued at $300 each to support their transition to secondary school. The grants, which total $41,400, recognize the students' hard work and determination in passing the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, the CPEA. Each grant consists of $250 for school expenses and $50 to open or add to a Smart Saver account, promoting good money habits from an early age. General Manager of Nexa Credit Union, Mrs. Ratisha Smith Boyd, said this credit union believes in the power of education and celebrating hard work and potential. The CPEA grant program is part of Nexa's ongoing education-focused initiatives aimed at supporting members and promoting financial literacy. That concludes the local segment of news. The regional and international developments, along with the sports and the weather, they are straight ahead. In the region, the Development Bank of Latin America and the Caribbean, CAF, has granted $225,000 to support Barbados' hosting of CARIFESTA 15. The festival, themed Caribbean Roots Global Excellence, returns after a 6-year break caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. The grant will showcase cultural ambassadors and creative entrepreneurs from across the region and beyond. Minister Chantal Monroe-Knight expressed gratitude, stating the funding will help deliver an exceptional festival and create opportunities for the creative sector. Dr. Stacey Richards Kennedy noted that CAF's focus on the creative economy as a driver of economic growth, and the festival, which is opening later this month, is expected to draw thousands of visitors and participants, promoting Caribbean creativity and economic development. The grant was signed in Bridgetown by Monroe Knight and Dr. Richards Kennedy, marking a significant boost to the event. CARIFESTA 15 will feature artists, performers, and regional discussions on identity, resilience, and sustainability. Now, looking further afield, Air Canada's flight attendants strike. It continues despite a government directive to return to work. The Canadian Union of Public Employees, CUPE, rejected Air Canada's offer, citing long wages and low wages and uncompensated work. The strike has cancelled over 700 flights, disrupting travel plans worldwide. The Canada Industrial Relations Board ordered the strike to end, but CUPE vowed to continue action. Air Canada carries 130,000 passengers daily and flies to 180 cities. The union criticizes the government's intervention, saying it rewards Air Canada's refusal to negotiate fairly and sets a terrible precedent. Passengers are urged and advised not to go to the airport. Canadian Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is set to face a significant challenge in a by-election in rural Alberta following his loss of his constituency in the previous general election. Despite a record 214 candidates vying for the seat, many of whom are linked to a group advocating for electoral reform, Poilievre is expected to emerge victorious and secure a seat in the House of Commons. This by-election marks the second time the group has targeted Poilievre, and voters will have to complete a write-in ballot due to the unusually large number of candidates. A win in this conservative stronghold is crucial for Poilievre, who will undergo a mandatory leadership review in January and must demonstrate his ability to win by a substantial margin. And finally, the Cambridge Dictionary has added 6,000 new words, including skibidi, delulu, and treadwife. A skibidi means cool or bad, while delulu refers to believing things that aren't true. Tradewife reflects a trend embracing traditional gender roles. Other new words include look, a unique fashion look, and inspo or inspiration, and also mouse jiggler, pretending to work from home. The dictionary's publisher says internet culture is changing the English language. The additions reflect the impact of social media and online trends on language, with words popularized by Gen Z and Gen Alpha being recognized. Well, I am hopeful with that story that they will include Blossom Alexis Welch's word preparate. And that's the news at this time. We are heading into the sporting segment. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Happy am I to reiterate this, that Grenada's Kirani James won gold in the men's 400-meter final with a time of 44.48 seconds at the just concluded NASAC Senior Championships in the Bahamas. His impressive performance solidifies his status as one of the greatest quarter-miler of all times. Teammate Michael Francois finished sixth with a time of 45.50 seconds. The Grenadian quartet of Shaquan Thomas, Jaden Phillip, Joshem, and Michael Francois won bronze in the 4x400 meters relay, finishing third behind Mexico and Jamaica. They clocked a time of 3 minutes, 7 seconds, 7.40 seconds. Grenada's team finished with 2 medals, a gold and a bronze at the championships. Other Grenadian athletes also competed, including Samuel Green, Troy Mason, Ethan Sam, and Nazio John, who finished 5th in the 4x100 meters relay for men. The NASAC championships featured 45 events and 37 participating nations. The World Athletics Championships will be held in Tokyo from September 13th to 21st, 2025, with over 2,000 athletes from 200 countries expected to participate. 15 West Indies women cricketers, including Zaida James, Ashmini Munisar, and Janabia Joseph, have departed for India to participate in a 2-week development program at the Super Kings Academy in Chennai. The program, which runs from August 12th to 30th, focuses on improving skills against spin in overseas conditions. The team, led by coach Marisa Aquilera, will engage in practice matches and specialized training sessions aimed at technical refinement, mental conditioning, and cultural adaptation. The initiative is part of Cricket West Indies' efforts to strengthen the foundation of women's cricket. Director of Cricket Miles Boscombe expressed pride in extending this opportunity to promising female cricketers following the success of a similar camp for men's players in December. The program aims to raise standards across the women's cricket pathway and help players grow from their experience. And finally, Cricket West Indies has proposed a bold plan to unite cricket across the Americas. At the International Cricket Council's annual conference in Singapore, CWI leadership suggested establishing La Federación de Cricket de las Américas, or FICA. Now, this regional body would formalize relations and foster collaboration among cricket associations in the Americas. The CWI CEO Chris Dering believes FECA would unlock opportunities for growth, competition, and regional engagements. Elevating the sport in the wider hemisphere benefits us all, he said. The proposed organization would bring together cricket associations from the USA, Canada, Mexico, and other countries. The plan also includes discussions on qualification pathways for the Olympic and Pan American Games and an America's Championship. Daring emphasized that Caribbean nations deserve a fair chance to compete, reflecting the Olympic spirit of inclusion and opportunity. This move could strengthen West Indies cricket and provide new opportunities for regional teams. Now, that's all the sports at this time. We'll have more sports in our luncheon and primetime newscasts. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Jonathan Price at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Tuesday the 19th of August, 2025, as recorded at the Morris Bishop International Airport. It is currently fair. The winds are variable at 2 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1014.5 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature is 27.8 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 81%. Yesterday's maximum was 31.5 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 27.1 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 0.1 millimeters of rainfall was recorded, which brings the total for the month so far to 24.3 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, becoming partly cloudy as the day progresses with brief light to moderate showers and a low chance of thunder. Today's max will be 32 degrees Celsius with winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas will be slight to moderate with waves up to 4 feet in open waters. Low tide will be at 7:30 a.m. and high tide at 1 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:25 and sunrise at 5:56. Just to repeat the public forecast for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, becoming partly cloudy as the day progresses with brief light to moderate showers and a low chance of thunder. From the forecast at Morris Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great day.
Jonathan, just before you run off, in the news this morning, I read that there is a tropical wave that is approaching the region, most likely the Leeward Islands, and it is expected to produce some convectivity action that should affect Grenada into tonight and tomorrow. What's the status with that?
The convective activity surrounding the tropical wave, it's not as active as initially thought. It's currently producing just a few isolated pockets of thunderstorms to the east and northwest of Grenada, but we're not looking at any weather that will be too significant. Just a few brief showers and, again, the low chance of thunder overnight. That's for the tropical wave that's just to the east of us.
Okay. And there are also reports of another one that is forming, but it's being monitored at the moment. So I guess as time progresses, you'll give us more informed decisions on that.
Correct. As time progresses, we will keep the public updated. We will currently monitoring that tropical wave that's located at around 38 hours, and there's another area of disturbed weather just to the east of that as well that we're monitoring.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Have yourself a wonderful day now, and you and the team at the Met Office. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Rennick Community Partnership Initiative.
We are here at TO Square. What we've seen here is a very large outpouring of the various bands playing the traditional mass. And this has been made possible through the kind assistance and contribution of Rennick. So on behalf of Spice Mass, we just want to say a very hearty thank you to Rennick for this significant contribution.
Rennick, energizing our community.
It's 9 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. A tropical wave to bring scattered convection to Grenada tonight. Cari community urged as U.S. crackdown on Cuban medical missions sparks tensions. Free dental care returns to Grenada and Carriacou in the region. CariFest 15 gets grant support. Internationally, Air Canada strike continues. And in sports, Grenada wins gold and bronze at NASA Championships. Congratulations again to the Jaguar, Kirani King James. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Tuesday, the 19th of August. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
Welcome to the Intra-African Trade Fair 2025, the gateway to abundant opportunity, the platform for more, access to a continent with more makers and creators, more technology and manufacturing capabilities, more innovators and collaborators, more information and knowledge, a continent of opportunities for business in more markets and resources that accelerate progress and create space for more infrastructure, connectivity and networking, more creativity, production, and more deals for the people. Afrexim Bank, in collaboration with the African Union Commission and the AFCFTA Secretariat, brings you the 4th Intra-African Trade Fair, hosted by the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. Over 2,000 exhibitors, 35,000 plus attendees, 140 plus countries, $44 billion in trade and investment opportunities. Register now and enter the gateway to new opportunities.
Are you ready to take charge of your money, build wealth, and protect your family's legacy? Then join us on October 9th, 2025 at Radisson Grenada Beach Resort for your Financial Future 2.0, Legacy, Literacy, and Liberation, a one-day financial summit designed to break cycles, build wealth, and leave a lasting legacy. You'll gain real-life budgeting hacks, a money mindset reboot, steps to create generational wealth, and practical tips on investing, estate planning, insurance, health, and business finance, all from expert speakers who know how to turn knowledge into action. With 2 inspirational keynotes, 3 powerful panel discussions, and 6 breakout sessions, you will leave with your personalized action plan for success. Don't wait. Secure your seat today. Tickets are EC $350 at disruptiveleadershipconference.com/YFF. Your Financial Future 2.0. Your next chapter starts here.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
All right, folks, it's now 15 minutes after 7 o'clock, and at this time, I now join Corporal Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Good morning, Corporal Paul.
Good morning to you, and good morning to all your listeners as well, especially your drivers this morning, and also pedestrians. It is a time where we bring to you the traffic report, and so far, the road is moderately good traffic, the traffic flow. We start seeing some movements along our roads. That means that something is happening. It shows that we expect to have an early build-up in traffic. Yesterday, we reported that we may have a light, but however, that wasn't the case. We saw there were a number of vehicles along our roads as early as even 7:45. We had some congestions, especially as we reported in the Calivini, Toby, also the Grandlands Road right onto the Caranach, and most of our towns. We saw some movement there. So I just want persons to please take note that we expect a similar flow of traffic as we go today, especially this morning. So if you have not left home as yet, please do so as we anticipate, as persons get ready for back to school, as they do most of their shopping around this time. So our towns will have some people during the day as well. So expect a little bit of congestion from this morning right through the day as we get along on this beautiful Tuesday. We have a total of 7 minor accidents reported yesterday. We moved from 4 right up to 7 persons. We continue to appeal to drive cautiously. I know some accidents are unavoidable, but once we as drivers do what is necessary, we'll definitely see that reduction that we desire. It is a time again where we report. Yesterday we reported that the Grandlands Public Road would have been closed off, and that was not so. We had some delays from the contractor's end, so the road was not closed as we expected, and that is so until further notice, until we get that information from the contractors. But however, the Morris Bishop Highway remained closed, and that was sourced from yesterday, and we saw a lot of congestion along the Dusty Highway Public Road, and we had a bit of obstructions due to vehicles parking along the road, but we addressed same, and we expect that we have a more freer movement of traffic in the Dusty Highway area. That traffic will remain closed again from 9 a.m. today, and that will remain so and be in effect until the project is completed. So we're still working on the lower portion of the Morris Bishop Highway. So drivers will have to either use the Frequency Public Road and also the Dusty Highway Public Road. We trust that the traffic will be a little bit freer with a lot of bit more easement in movement as they get to and from their destination. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning, and I trust that persons who have to reach to work for 8 o'clock have already left. You will be late, definitely reach late. It is a time of the day where we have most of our expected traffic, and as we get back for school, we want persons to get to work safely and to the destination safely. So drivers, if you're already on the road, please drive cautiously as you get to your destination. And the question we ask every morning, if you are texting,
who's driving?
Who's driving?
Thank you, Corporal Paul. Have a great day, you and your team at the Traffic Department. Have a great day now.
Thank you very much, and to your entire team as well.
Folks, that was the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I've got a great man in studio with me as we talk chess. Don't you go anywhere.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
At Oasis Pet and Garden, we bring you the best products at the best prices nationwide. Pet lovers, we have a wide variety of loving, healthy pets just for you. Hamsters, guinea pigs, fishes, birds, puppies, bird food, and dog food. Visit the Oasis Pet and Garden today. Conveniently located along the Wester Hall Main Road, Wester Hall, St. David's, and Melville Street, St. George's. Now serving you at 2 locations. Visit us today.
Attention all divers, snorkelers, and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinair Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Good morning, and it's 24 minutes after 7 o'clock, and it's time for us to start our conversation this morning. As I told you, we've got in the studio Mr. Kwamina Amen. He is the director for chess in the schools, all right? And congratulations on your chess journey, the impact you've been having on our players. I am proud of 9-year-old Ventu. Yeah,
yes,
and
yes,
we have
yes.
a full member team now representing us in Colombia.
Yes, Grenada is doing things. Good morning, everybody. Grenada is doing, again, breaking ceilings and barriers. We have our first junior under 16 Olympic team in Colombia as we speak, representing Grenada 473 at the Junior Chess Olympiad. We have 4 students representing us. We have Jada Gill, the only girl on the team. We have Ventu on the team. We have Romel, of course, the youngest one. He's 9 years old, and we have Aiden.
Wow.
And so Jaden and Aiden. So we're so far we've won 2 games and lost 2. So we're looking good. I mean, a win at this standard at the Olympiad, a win for Grenada in any win is good. So we've had 2 so far. We're looking forward to the rest of the week when the games are to be played.
But it seems to me that the Chess Association, the chess movement in Grenada, seems to be getting some support because just breaking out from the seams, and I'm seeing that you all have traveled a number of places. You all went to Uruguay. Is Uruguay?
Was it Budapest in 2024? Olympiad.
Had a tournament in St. Vincent.
Yes.
And now you're in Colombia.
Twice. Yeah,
so that means you have support.
Over the last 6 years since the Chess Federation was formed, we've had tremendous activities and support, a little volunteer team of people, and we've had some corporate support. Thank you very much. People like the Government of Grenada, Ministry of Sport, IMA, George F. Huggins, and a few other corporate sponsors, GG Creations, have come on board to support the travel because, not only are the players traveling, but our captain is traveling, plus the parental escorts when they're under 16. So it's pretty costly, and thank you to our sponsors who have come to make it happen. Now, chess is an intellectual sport, as you know, and this has not been organized in Grenada for as long as we know. So since we begin organizing it, the talent and the potential of the intellect of our people is beginning to show. And as you know, when we went to Budapest at Olympiad for the first time, the Senior Open Championships, we got a FIDE Master title, the third title coming out from an unrated player, from unrated Grenada, from nothing, basically.
I'm happy you corrected me because yesterday during the newscast I was saying FIDE, so it's FIDE.
FIDE, yeah. It's FIDE. It's a French Federation International des Chess. That's French.
Okay.
But it means the International Chess Federation.
Okay.
And they chess is organized worldwide under the International Chess Federation as a career, as a income earning or international championships, whether it was Olympics or World Championship, is organized under the auspices of FIDE. So fortunately, we are now a member of FIDE. Yes.
All right. Now let me ask this: is there any correlation between chess and drafts?
Yes. In fact, I think you should learn to play draft flow chess in a way, because draft, as you know, is played on 100 squares. The bigger board is 100 squares, and you play only on the black squares and cannot ignore the white. Whereas, and all the pieces in draft have one movement, except that the crown is expanded.
When you get a crown,
they expanded forward back, and there's different level of rules of playing chess, kind of thing. I mean, draft. No, chess has 6 different movements. So draft has one movement for all the pieces. Chess has 6 different types of pieces and 6 different movements. Okay. Right? And those movements is what make it complex. So coordinating those movements and coordinating your pieces and relationships together against the opponent, coordination of his pieces and his relationship and his attacks, that coordination is what the 6 different ways is what makes it complex.
Okay.
There's a lot of simple parts coming together to make a complex part. So it's not complex in itself.
Okay.
When you take it apart, it's very simple, and it's just to remember each movement and each way the pieces relate to each other.
Now, from what you've explained there, chess is supposed to be able to improve and increase the cognitive level of students. Have students been naturally gravitating to it? Are parents getting their children involved in chess?
Well, right now we're having the chess camp. We're in GBSS. We started yesterday, Monday, the 18th, and we're continuing today till the end till Friday. And we had 52 new players, brand new people who never chess between the ages of primary school ages to secondary school ages, including one adult yesterday. So we had 52 new players. So chess is becoming more interesting. People are realizing that it does help to organize your mind, especially if you have this attention deficit thing because of bad foods or bad upbringing or whatever. Chess helps you to focus the mind down, and it brings organization to each aspect of your mind. So your memory system is activated, your intellect is activated, your imagination is activated as well, and so certainly your emotions. And the thing about chess, it teaches you to control the emotions. Because if you feel bad about a move, that's bad. You're affecting your next play. If you feel good about a move, that's bad. You're also affecting your next play. So any emotional pikes or hikes in the mind disturbs the concentration on chess or the intellect. So chess helps to organize and regulate that automatically without words, just by keep playing and playing and playing.
It helps to maintain a sort of equilibrium with your emotions and reactions and everything. Wow.
Yes, it helps to control. And you don't see people jumping up in a chess game because you are spending so much time controlling the forces inside there to be able to play correctly. So the one who is calmest in terms of the emotions, the one that you want it to be bubbling on like a car idling but not in gear. So emotions are bubbling but they're not in gear. So your reaction to things and therefore this transfers to your daily life. So when people affect you or cross-cut you out, then your reaction is controlled and more measured and therefore less negative consequence.
Well, I must be a chess player and I don't know.
We all are.
I must be a chess player and I don't know. Because these traits that you talk about, I possess them.
Yes, good. So
I must come on the chessboard.
I recommend everybody get involved in chess just for fun. You don't have to be a chess grandmaster or championship winner, but just the organization it gives.
Let me ask this. It's quite okay and exciting for people to be interested in it because you've laid down some of the benefits of it. But what's about choosing chess as a career path? What is there a lucrative career that can be?
Chess is a lucrative career. If you saw the last World Chess Championship, the loser got about 1.2 million US. The loser of the chess championship, 1.2 million US, and both the winner and the loser were crying. You couldn't tell who won or who lost in the last World Championship. Both people are in tears because it takes so much, and it's an internal process. Right? Watching chess is different to playing chess, right? And yes, we are volunteer now. The chess camps have been free. This is our 5th one, but we want to move to the stage of earning and creating a career in chess for Grenadians. So we can bring kids to earn by playing chess. And you can travel or you can play online. So we're upping our game, we're training up our people, we're organizing ourselves that one day we'll be having chess as a career. I mean, you can earn from playing chess.
All right.
And many people do. And quite a lucrative career as well.
Okay. And as it relates to trainers and coaches and so forth, do you have adequate numbers in trainers and coaches, seeing that it's relatively new?
Yep, but we're fortunate to have we have 2 South African coaches who coach our players online. Then we met during the Budapest Olympiad in 2024, and they physically met in Budapest, and then they continue training online. So that training, and it's very expensive to be trained in chess. Families sometimes relocate to a different location just for the children or the prodigy to learn chess. But in our case, we get it free, and we're very thankful, and we're developing ourselves. Right now, we have an international master, Mr. Kelvin Daniel, who is highly involved in the organization of chess in Barbados. And for the 5th time, he's with us here, helping us to organize our chess camp, helping us to organize the little tournaments we would have. And again, his services to us, accommodation and so on, and his services to us is pro bono. And so we have people involved in chess. We have interests as far as Russia, who wants to help coach our team, So it's all uphill. It's all, and we have to take our time and slowly build chess. And we have been doing so. I must say we have a great team. The executive of the Grenada Chess Federation, and people like Rogus Ferguson, Carla Glean, Raheem Smith, Kinder Marast, Jenard Roberts, who is now the captain in Colombia. And people have been given tremendous. Jaral Amadi, who is in St. Kitts, and yet he still contributes and help organize from that distance online. So we have a great team, and Grenada is rich in thinkers.
Well, of course, we're not bankrupt for these things.
Yeah.
A quick question: in previous conversations, and even now, I'm hearing you talking about the chess in GBSS. Are you decentralizing in any way, going to the rural parishes and schools and so forth?
We have plans. In fact, the plans between September to December is to create a chess club in every 23 secondary schools, so that we can begin a chess intercall every year, an annual chess intercall. That's on the agenda soon. So it means physically visiting secondary schools and setting up chess clubs there. Having a teacher is very, very important, crucial, critical to have a teacher who is passionate, not just interested, but you have to have a passion towards the game and to sustain the chess clubs in the school. And then we're going to be, again, building a chess Olympiad, inter-call chess competition every year. And from that, a lot of things can happen, including careers.
I see no reason why the mathematics teacher can get involved in chess.
Yeah, because it's great maths. Yeah, well, you have to be an interest. I mean, it could be an arts teacher as well as involved. So once you have a passionate interest, that is what we need to sustain it. Okay. Because in the we have a couple clubs set up, and because we didn't monitor again we are growing because we're not enough persons to monitor. They kind of dwindle and fall. So we have to keep sustaining visits to school to keep it alive.
I am going to challenge you, I'm going to challenge you to ensure the continuity of this chess movement in Grenada, because, from experience online and so forth, besides the lucrative career that can be derived from it, but as you rightfully said, chess changes your whole life approach.
Yes.
So we cannot let chess die.
No, and that's my life as an education tool. And by the way, chess in education, chess is a tool. The chess principles as a tool to help other subjects like math, science, chemistry, and so on is being developed. We're going to have a visitor, Leandro, who is recognized for using chess in schools as an educational tool. He's going to come and train up our teachers one of these good days, and to use chess as a teaching tool. So we're asking principals of schools who are interested, give us a call, the Grenada Chess Federation, Grenada Chess Federation at gmail.com, and we will come to your school. So hopefully we'll be approaching you between now and December to visit your school. And we have received donation of chess boards from FIDE, and we're going to leave like 4 chess boards with each school to keep their club going. And yes, it's a lifelong venture. This will not go away.
Yeah. Let me. Do you have a space in the Ministry of Sports?
We have support from the Ministry of Sports. We're not yet at that level of having a desk there.
Why?
Well, maybe the Grenada Chess Federation will have to have their own offices. And then relate on that level,
because I think it's critically important with the fact that you are looking forward to having a chess intercall.
Yes. So
I think I see no reason why it can be on the sports calendar as well.
Yes, it is in principle agreed. It's in principle agreed, and it's just a matter of formalizing it and making it happen as time goes by. So let's hope for 2026 we may have our first one.
Okay.
If not soon after.
Well, is there anything you thought we left out?
Let's just say thank you to all the parents who saw it, because it's parents to bring chess to a child. Most children who are grandmasters, most people who become grandmasters, they're exposed to chess between 4 or 5 years old. And you'll have to be a parent or an adult to bring chess to a 4 or 5 year old. They wouldn't go into a shop and teach themselves chess. So, and once the child has a talent, that talent will take the child forward naturally. If they don't have a talent, they're like me, they will just enjoy chess and enjoy the great principles and the benefits it gives you, as well as the joy of playing. And when you focus on chess as a learning tool and developmental tool, the winning and losing is a motivation. It's secondary to learning. Right, and to experiencing that joy when you overcome, some kind of idea you were developing or achieve some idea you were developing in the game. So yes, I recommend everybody play chess just for fun too, just for pure fun, like how we do domino or draft
and all-fours.
All-fours, What happened to all-fours competition?
Nah, man. I usually have an all-fours class. I teach the guys in Aperture to play all-fours.
Very good. I should come along. I haven't played all-fours in ages.
I'm provoking them.
It's good. These are all 4 matches. It's really good. Yeah.
But I want to take the opportunity and really commend you and your team for that initiative. In such a short space of time, we were already reaping successes from it. We have, people becoming grandmasters already.
Yes, we're on the way to grandmaster. We're on FIDE master. Yes. After that is international master and then grandmaster. So hopefully one of those in Colombia right now. I like this little Mel Vent, who is so passionate about chess. As long as he continues that trend, he will achieve it one day.
I can only imagine his parents having to tell him at times, get up from the chessboard, you got to sweep the yard. Because that level of deep concentration that you go into when you're playing chess, you know?
But when the child looks at the throws and look at life and see what to be done, they realize, well, yeah, I'm supposed to be participating in organizing these things, because on the chessboard, I have to organize different pieces to participate too, you know? So it transfers, and children are usually well balanced. He's highly active energy, so chess helps with the balance of energy, and it will raise your energy level if you're low, or it'll bring it down a little bit to balance if it's too high, and chess could successfully be termed as a life enhancer. The game of life, some people call it, the game of life.
Okay, Mr. Eamon, thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you, GBN, for having us. Every year you support us. Thank you for your strong support.
The pleasure is always ours here at GBN to do that. You know, as we got to do this thing together. That's all part of, that's the holistic approach to nation building.
Amen. We need each other. All the pieces on the board need each other to relate correctly to make it happen. Yes. So come on down to GBSS. It's not too late. If you want to come and join us today or tomorrow.
When does it end?
It ends on Friday.
Okay.
Between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, GBSS.
All right, folks, just go down and experience it. You might just realize that you've got what it takes to be a great chess player. So just go and experience it, all right? Between 10 and 2 p.m. 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Yes.
At the GBSS auditorium. Mr. Eamon, thank you again.
Thank you again. Thank you, brother. All the blessings.
Bless.
Yes, right.
Folks, we take a quick break. We'll be back with more conversations after this.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
As GBN brings you coverage of this year's Republic Bank CPL, there'll be some adjustments to our programming lineup on Tuesday the 19th right through to Friday the 22nd of August. Transitions will be from 5:05 p.m. GBN TV News will be from 6 p.m. and repeated right after the CPL match. Transitions will be rebroadcast after the GBN News Repeat. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere with sports coverage.
Stumps ready? The biggest party in sports is back. It's Republic Bank CPL 2025. Bowls off August 14th to September 21st. 34 matches, 6 teams, 6 nations. Your Caribbean cricket frenzy. From big sixes to deadly yorkers, catch every boundary, every wicket, every moment. Live on GBN TV and Classic Radio. This is not just cricket. This is CPL 2025. Don't miss a ball.
GBN's broadcast of CPL 2025 is made possible by Republic Bank, Hubbards, Grenlec, Echo Blue Limited, Demerara Mutual Life, Answer Coatings, and Flow.
Are you ready to take charge of your money, build wealth, and protect your family's legacy? Then join us on October 9th, 2025 at Radisson Grenada Beach Resort for your Financial Future 2.0 Legacy, Literacy, and Liberation, a one-day financial summit designed to break cycles, build wealth, and leave a lasting legacy. You'll gain real-life budgeting hacks, a money mindset reboot, steps to create generational wealth, and practical tips on investing, estate planning, insurance, health, and business finance, all from expert speakers who know how to turn knowledge into action. With 2 inspirational keynotes, 3 powerful panel discussions, and 6 breakout sessions, you will leave with your personalized action plan for success. Don't wait. Secure your seat today. Tickets are EC $350 at disruptiveleadershipconference.com/YFF. Your Financial Future 2.0. Your next chapter starts here.
Folks, it's 15 minutes on to 8 o'clock, and I was expecting another guest. Unfortunately, something turned up and they're not here. So we've got 15 minutes to discuss. And this morning, I want to sort of highlight something. All right. I heard my friend Chester Humphrey, labor activist, and I wonder if we as a people are taking this situation with the restrictions that are going to be imposed on Grenadian officials in relation to this issue with Cuba medical practitioners. There are a number of things that have to be taken into consideration here, and I'm wondering if we understand the magnitude of that situation. This is, in my opinion, this is not a situation for Grenada alone to fight, right? This needs a regional front looking at it, and in my opinion, a number of avenues have to be looked at, a number of approaches, and but like I said, it cannot be individualistic by territory. Okay, here is where CARICOM and so forth needs to come in. I really would like to hear your suggestions as it relates to how do we as a region, because this is not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's go to the telephone line. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gordon.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good morning to your listeners and you. I just have one simple question that I wish our government could ask the U.S. authorities. Do we, as Grenadians, deserve to have health care? Just one question. Do we deserve to have good health care? It's already hard for us to keep our doctors and nurses down here, right?
Yeah.
It's difficult to access certain things down here. And the fact that we are getting assistance from Cuba, and it's not free because they are being paid, is the U.S. government saying that we do not deserve to have good health care? We as a people, are we nobodies? So, let us die or let us suffer. I would really like to know what they mean by telling us to not associate with Cuba. It's a set of bullying to small nations, and I understand our predicament. We are a small, dependent nation, but even though we are small, we could still have pride. America is not God. So that is just my thought on the matter for the moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Yeah. This it's a situation where you have to tread so cautiously, so cautiously, and it's unfair to be put in such a situation. But let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, my boy. How are you? Good morning.
I am alive and thankful. How are you?
Right. Listen about the doctor business. Cuba used education as to fight the embargo, right? Because all other embargo to put on them fail. So they mobilize the people with education so that they would send it to Grenada or way Brazil, Guyana, whole of Central America, right? And they use that as a weapon to fight the embargo. So they realize now that taking hold on the embargo they want to cut it off and put pressure on small countries to put pressure on Cuba. And the fact is that, I mean, the communist system in Cuba, that's the way of life. Brazil have a democracy government, and what Brazil did, they had over 3,000 doctors in Brazil, and Brazil sent back some because they big people. I don't want to enslave you in that manner. Get a decent salary because each and every doctor here, Grenada pay the Cuban government quarterly, I believe, every year to facilitate the deal that they have with Grenada and other countries. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. This gentleman sounds like he's speaking from a learned position on the matter. It's 10 minutes on to the 8 o'clock hour. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome to the program.
I just want to find out if Grenada decide to send back the Cuban doctor, if America agree to send some of the doctors to help us here, because we need health care, we need doctors.
Okay. All right. I hope so too. All right. Back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gordon. How are you?
I am alive and so thankful.
Great. Glad to hear that. I'm grateful also. Now, Cuba, Grenada, and the sanctions the U.S. are putting on us, this is not just something out of the blue. This is something deliberate. And we as a people, Caribbean people, West Indian people, whatever terminology you want to identify us with, needs to now get ourselves back together. CARICOM has gone nowhere. Confederation failed miserably because why? We were all kings in our small kingdoms without looking bigger and broader. We need to gel ourselves together as one people. Now, if we have done Confederation how many years ago? Yeah? That's what we've been over 50-something years ago.
Yeah.
Right? And counting. How old is the European Union? Yeah? And look how prosperous they are. Look how congealed they are. Look how organized they are as a union. Why could we not do that? We're small islands. We cannot stand against the United States by ourselves. Period. Right? Now, the United States has done nothing for black people. Completely nothing. Everything they've done for black people ended up benefiting the same white people. Plain talk, bad manners. Affirmative action, the net benefits of them is the white women. Yeah? That's it. Now that they come and we are trying to help ourselves with the aid of Cuba, with health care, of all things. Now, who's poaching all our doctors and nurses? Think about it. Who's poaching them out of Grenada, enticing them with all kinds of incentives that they know we cannot provide in any way, shape, or form? Close. Yeah?
No, but having said that, I never looked at it from that angle as well, because, okay, we are struggling with our health services here. Cuba is providing assistance, and on the other hand, you are offering on trained doctors and healthcare professionals here lucrative packages to facilitate the brain drain, and now you still want to stop us from getting the assistance that we need.
Exactly. So you see what I'm saying? We're playing with a double-edged sword. And anywhere they swing it, we are the one feeling the pain.
So what do we do? What do we do?
Like I said, we need to come together, support each other. We need to come together at one. CARICOM has the CSME implemented fully so people can move about the region as one region. Why we have to go through all of this? And why you think the air travel is so difficult in the Caribbean? It's designed. It is absolutely designed that way to keep us in that dependent state.
But in order to effectuate what you're getting to there, we need a whole re-education process. Because there are still
we
some
don't
of
need
us.
a lot of people here already seen it. It's the will to do it.
Okay.
Yes, we are going to have to suffer some. We can't get this macaroni coming in or whatever coming in because a container can't come, it can't pass through the United States. Come on. Come on. We have Guyana is full of oil. Guyana is such a large country that can grow food if we implement it all up and down the islands. We have the resources in the Caribbean. Think about it for a minute. Yeah?
Yeah, we do.
All the different islands, what we have. If we start acting as one, and not individuals in we little silos, and we're not looking out, we're just looking in, we are going to continue to struggle in this way we are struggling. We must come together. Period.
Thank you very much.
And for our youths to get ahead, if we don't come together, we are going to suffer.
Thank you very much, caller. Point well taken. Have a good one. It's 5 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is the time. What do we do? We're between, this is what we call between a rock and a hard place. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, Innocent. How are you?
I am alive and so thankful.
That's good. I hear your voice, man, so that's good. I want to give my 2 pence.
Please.
That is the second time I'm making a contribution on this topic. The first time when it newly came out, my advice was that Grenada cannot deal with this thing on its own. I mean, they're targeting Grenada now. Grenada is a country that is the one listed, but it is a target on CARICOM. All the other islands that are doing this thing. And one of the things that triggered, I think, the American, in terms of doing that, is that African summit that was held in Grenada recently. Victor Mitchell is one of the persons I admire, and one I associated with the leaders of the past. I make no bones in saying that. They think about country and region. We don't have a lot of them in the Caribbean now. The CARICOM have to take that approach, the response to America. CARICOM, the OECS, CARICOM, they have to take that response. It cannot be an individual thing. I know there are options that they can take. We have not taken it in the past, but they can now resort to it because they are seeing the way. They are seeing the way of addressing those things in them. So my advice is that they do it at a level, CARICOM, to deal with this issue of what America is doing. I'm somewhat disappointed though. I heard an excerpt of the leader of the so-called, well, I won't say so-called because I don't like the so-called. She is, however legitimate she may be, she is the leader of the opposition. It was somewhat disappointing. And although she is giving the history of what and making it sound all nice with her pretty languages, but the hypocrisy is coming out. And we cannot politicize this thing. We cannot, Innocent. As a people, this is not about politics. And in people's vulnerability, that is the whole hallmark of the NLP. In the vulnerability, that is where you want to struck. That is where you want to push them in a corner. Instead of helping in a genuine way, let us remove the politics, Miss Pierre, and deal with country and region. Okay. Because our people depend on that. Sometimes I wonder that some people cannot divorce the politics sometimes. They have to do it for whatever reason. Okay. But it's unfortunate. It is only affecting our people.
Okay.
And I urge everybody, we have a lot of intellectuals in the Caribbean. Grenada have a lot of them. The Caribbean have a lot of them. Barbados, Trinidad, they have it. Put a team together, sit down, give the direction, what do you call it? The references and all of that, and we can negotiate this thing properly. Because America don't really have a point, They don't.
Okay.
But they're just trying to be mischief. They're just trying to be that colonial kind of thing outside of Britain.
Okay.
And we could deal with it.
Okay.
You know, but let us do it as a region. When America here in this sort of foolishness MMP is speaking, obviously give them footing to continue doing what they're doing. Let us be together. Thank you and have a good morning.
Thank you very much, caller. Have a good one yourself. Let's accommodate this call via our WhatsApp. Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Hi, the pleasure is mine.
Right, the passion that's been engaged in the political and geopolitical international global issues facing us is palpable. I can feel it. My comment is that notwithstanding all the external things that are going on and how they affect us, one of the main premise of independence is to water the lawn, the grass where you are. At one time, Grenada was a nutmeg and spice and banana exporter. Well, Hurricane Ivan has since long passed over 20 years ago. Given the time it takes for banana to grow and to produce, etc., nutmeg and all those things, we have to ask ourselves, why are we not doing a better job with regard to self-sufficiency? There's so many things that can be made out of bananas. The Philippines do it, other countries do it. Why do we have to import a lot of junk when we can get healthy local stuff to eat and to produce? We have to ask ourselves that. Because regardless of whether we have doctors or nurses,
I hope we did not lose that call. Oh my, that's a pity. Okay, last teamer. All right, let's go there. Good morning, caller. Welcome. Hello? What's happening here? Let's go back here. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Innocent.
Hi, morning. Welcome.
Innocent, today I wanted to speak about the Grenada Day we celebrate in the United States.
You have to be brief, right?
All right, you know something? I'm going to touch a topic another day because I have a lot to say.
Okay. Yeah, we're out of time. We've already exhausted the time, okay? Thank you.
Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you very much. Folks, this is where we've got to end the program this morning. And thanks for participating. I'd like to thank Mr. Kwamina Amen for sharing on the chess situation, and for all those of you who listened, participated, called in, thank you. And if the good Lord spare your lives, we'll do it again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same frequencies, channels and platforms. Bye-bye.